But, and I'm not saying this to shock you or anything, but he actually shot and killed my grandfather in a robbery.
Wow.
Yeah. Here at the site of the Biograph Theater, where 84 years ago, John Dillinger was shot and killed. John Dillinger, a reckless criminal, very little education, robbed, stole from many federal banks, stole money from regular, ordinary people. At a time when our mayor, our city council, and everybody in the city is debating whether we need federal intervention in our crime, and also at a time when we're debating whether the city should change Stephen Douglas Monument, the Stephen Douglas Park, the Christopher Columbus statue, and here we have absolutely no outrage at something like this going on. And the words public enemy, an enemy to the public, to the people. Now, this white building used to be owned by Mr. Michael LaJoy Sr. It was LaJoy Food Mart. And the son of Michael LaJoy Jr., was also a low-level criminal and a murderer and a thief who actually shot my grandfather some time ago. Gabriel, the artist, here, this memorial here to Dillinger, the public enemy mural.
I'm like, how has nobody done a mural here yet?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Talked with the owner, and we reached out to the crime tours, and we put it together.
I see the depth. I mean, you're a great artist.
Thanks, yeah.
For sure.
Finally got the green light, so
yeah.
I got a little bit more to go. I'm about to put in the crime tours info right now.
The crime tours being the tours that go through the city.
Yes.
So did they fund this effort?
Yeah.
Or did they?
Yeah,
okay.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they are kind of trying to draw attention to this to get business for their crime tour enterprise.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's kind of a win-win for everybody.
So just it being art and you being an artist, I think it's valuable to kind of understand too that this man up here also represents the worst of Chicago in many ways. He was a super uneducated person, killed people, traumatized a lot of people. So right now the mayor is trying to tell the president, don't send federal troops here, don't send the FBI, because we don't need your help with our criminals. We did when John Dillinger was running the streets. So do we need it now? Do we want to continue to have that nationwide reputation of we need the feds, we can't control our crime, because this guy is a memorialization of, not trying to preach or anything, but so this building here too, this used to be the site of the LaJoy Food Market, the LaJoy Supermarket, LaJoy.
Yeah.
And the owner was a very reputable guy, I believe, a first or second generation immigrant. But his son, he fell into outfit crime. He was a low-level robber, a low-level thief. He actually looked strikingly a lot like John Dillinger. But, and I'm not saying this to shock you or anything, but he actually shot and killed my grandfather in a robbery.
Wow.
Yeah, in 1964. It's coincidental that it's in between the Biograph, it's in between here. But it is just something that I want to also stress to you that, wow, this is a great painting, and I'm sure these are, business people just trying to get their product out. It is also a very harmful part of our history. It was this kind of like somebody put this up.
I got here, I had to go get something printed, and I came back, and someone dropped these flowers off.
Wow.
Tonight, I just from the locals, I've been working on this. Yesterday, someone told me, or 2 days ago, someone told me that everyone gathers here. They usually start, I think, over at one of these bars over here, and then they come over here and bring back bagpipes and
really
at the time of his death.
Oh, tonight, okay.
Yeah, Limelight Studios.
Limelight Studio. Make sure to follow him.
Yeah, it's my company.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I definitely, personally, I'm a little hurt by it going up, but also I like the dialogue. You know. Okay, so Chicago crime tours, cool.
Between them and Taquito Street.
Taquito Street. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. And then your name was?
Gabriel.
Gabriel, Limelight Studios.
Yeah.
Make sure to follow him.
Yeah.
Beautiful artist. not in my opinion with the work, but great artist. I'm glad we're able to talk about it. A good conversation with an artist. I think I would have a little bit different of a conversation with the ChicagoCrimeTours.com folks, giving them free advertising here by saying their name. But again, a dark place in our history of our city as we continue on and continue a legacy of a violent city. We got to change it. And that starts with having good conversations.
And so what do I do after the dialogue? Do I go back and splash paint on the mural memorial to John Dillinger? Do we cancel, the muralist, the guitarist who's going to play at this seance to John Dillinger tonight? No, we just continue to try to have this conversation. Best I can do is just try to, because I videoed it, try to share it out. Don't usually do this kind of thing. And I'm going to continue this conversation in a Facebook group, facebook.com/intangiblethings. It's a project, a research project I'm doing on my grandfather's death. Anyway, Chicago, bottom line, Chicago has to reckon with its violent past. We can start doing that by saying that the people who, just because it happened a long time ago, Al Capone, John Dillinger, Bugsy Malone, Tony Accardo, Sam Giancana, all these folks that we choose to hold up as exciting gangsters, we're part of the problem then and are part of the problem now. And so Chicago's the greatest city in the world, but we certainly have a lot of work to do. And hopefully this jars your thinking a little bit. I don't know.